Europa League game, a Premier League game, a FA Cup game, and we played 4 games last episode. We played 4 games last episode. Can't remember, but last episode, guys, we So guys, last episode we lost to Sheffield United 1-0, and then we beat Feyenoord in the group 3-0 for 2 group wins in a row to start the group without conceding a goal in the Europa League. Then we beat West Brom 2-0 in the league, and then we beat Derby in the FA Cup. Today we started with a Europa League tie against Union. Nope. Yep. And then we're home to Everton, and away to Arsenal, and then we're against Wolves in the Premier League. But really how? We've got a big episode. We're away to the Emirates today. Currently right now we're in 8th for 10 points. Pretty good damn season so far. Well, Manchester City in 3rd is what we're aiming for in today's episode in the Premier League games. But Agarlo has been given an offer as well, I think. Yeah, I see. Garlo's not going. Garlo was in the team in the cup game just there. It's time for another European night. Well, the youth team goalkeeper Post is delighted to be confirmed as a player. If you're ever watching this game in Europe, that Post guy is a young keeper who will be loaned out in January. But our Europa League games, here we go. I'll show you our group in the Europa League. In the Europa League, here's our group. Goal in the group, but we have 2 wins in a row, so we're actually on fine voice to win the Europa League this season. I think we have a chance, but there will be a lot of teams still in it. But here we go, European night on the road. We are going to be making changes following that cup domestic. Wan-Bissaka is now at 84 rating, so he's actually doing very, very good. We're going to bring back in Ferland Mendy. Also, we're going to bring in Jared Rombonate again. Also, David De Gea, we're going to welcome him into the team after being out for the last 3 games, because Sergio Romero has been in the last 3 games and got 3 clean sheets in a row. Can David De Gea redeem himself back in the team? Also, we're going to involve Paul Pogba from the start. Fred is missing out. Muriel is on the bench. Up front, we're going to have Anthony Martial over Agarlo. Van de Beek will still remain on the bench. Well, Van de Beek, because we are going to involve Madison in this game. Rashiel, good to see him there, and Greenwood will be starting out on the right. But we're hoping for a good performance. Burgess will make the trip though, in place of Lindelof. But we're hoping this squad as well. Racing Greenwood has been in great goal scoring form lately, so he starts. If we win, it means we just need to win 1 more Europa League group game to secure our qualification. As the next episode, we will have this team but at Old Trafford, but we're now at their grounds. They lost their opening group game against Feyenoord 4-2, and then they won the second group game, I think, 2-0. We've won our opening 2 group games 2-0 and then 3-0 against Feyenoord. So technically we are controlling the group. Come on, Manchester United, it's European night. But on the road, Harry Maguire in front of David De Gea there. David De Gea is back in goal, following Sergio Romero has played the last 3 games. So guys, Sergio Romero has played the last 3 games in goal for us and has kept 3 clean sheets in a row. David De Gea is back. David De Gea has not been in the team since the 1-0 defeat to Sheffield United. So he is looking to redeem himself, getting back in the team. But hopefully David De Gea can do something tonight. Madison is also involved for the start. Is James Madison. There is their home fans. But I've actually never heard of this team. We're just going to absolutely try and domestically thrash them tonight. There is Mason Greenwood who starts tonight because he's very impacting lately. We need the team to really get back to our normal schedule. Who's this team? I've never heard of any of their players, actually. Never in my life have I heard of any of their players. The only, I do know maybe that winger who used to play for West Ham, number 7. I think he's the one that used to play for West Ham, actually. So guys, I've got a very strong starting 11 for the first game in today's episode. The bench is always pretty strong. Van der Beek is on the bench. Madison comes in. On the 1-0 win against Derby in the FA Cup. Good. There's a youngster we have that will be joining Derby in January on loan, but out the FA Cup they are, because we beat them 1-0. Agarlo with the winner, great assist from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Let's go. Here to come on the break. Well, one by Harry Maguire in the head. Pogba. Ferland Mendy. He's crucial. Pogba loses it. Then one back by Ferland Mendy. Here's Jerome Boateng. No Lindelof travelling with us. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Looks for a through ball. Here's Pogba. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Madison. Pogba. Splits it for Ferland Mendy on the left. We know European dreams are going on at this rate for Manchester United colours. We're in great form in the Europa League. 5 goals scored, none conceded in the opening 2 group matches, winning both of them. So we are in confident mood to win this group. Therefore, at the moment, Feyenoord can't believe they slept on it. Bruno Fernandes pushes it wide for Ferland Mendy. Mendy, cross one in. Martial in the middle. Owen Rashford gets there. Here's Ferland Mendy.
Madison.
Sets up Madison, making a rare start in the starting lineup. Well, it goes, but it's cut out by Jerome Boateng. Him and Harry Maguire love playing at centre back together, as they know how to fit in the team.
Bruno
Fernandes. Good touch. Here's Pogba. Here's Madison. Harry Wan-Bissaka for Greenwood. Bruno Fernandes hits it, deflected into the goalkeeper's arms. Oh, we really are getting in today's episode pretty good. And it's episode number 4. We're having a fun time on PES21. Martial, Rashford, back to Martial. There's Bruno Fernandes. Rashford wants it, but is it to Ferland Mendy? Here's Madison. Splits it to our other fullback, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who crosses one in, catched by their goalkeeper. So far, so not good, failing to score against them. It is FIFA Youtuber League. And it is half time, and it's 0-0. All over them on possession. Our possession has been 59% of it. We're really considering what our form is going to be like. Our form is in terrific form lately. 3 wins in a row, all without conceding a goal since that Sheffield United defeat. Greenwood for Rashford. Oh, it's the post in the Europa League. He hit the post, and Greenwood can't believe that his England teammate has just hit the post. No win it for us. Madison does. Martial. Martial. Mason Greenwood. Back to their goalkeeper, they punt it. And then we get it. Here's Jerome Boateng. God knows why he's in that half. Doesn't matter. Bruno. Could have been Rashi. We're going to bring on shortly. We are going to bring on Daniel James and Lewis Muriel. And Martial will go out wide, because I'm going to bring off Rashford anyway, because Rashford looked pretty tired for the rest of the evening. There's Madison. Looks for Wan-Bissaka.
He's made sure that won't get through.
Terrible pass. Well won by Paul Pogba. The boys are rolling on well to get out the tunnel.
The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Good challenge.
Well won by Paul Pogba. Madison. Bruno Fernandes. Martial.
Get it forward quickly. He's kicked him out.
Well done from Mason Greenwood there. Martial.
Good take.
Rashford. Greenwood.
Tries to dink it in.
Held by David De Gea. I'd love to see him hold on tonight to the clean sheet.
Intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources.
Mason Greenwood. Martial. Martial, great turn. Bruno Fernandes smacks it home. And Bruno Fernandes gets our winner late on. He's so happy. I'm so happy on the touchline. 3 goals, 3 group games, and 3 group matches in the Europa League so far. And we've won all 3 without conceding a goal. That's right, Bruno Fernandes running to the top left-hand corner. But Bruno Fernandes is so ecstatic to get the winner on the roads.
Manchester United.
But we are 1 up on the roads. He does got to hold on to the victory.
They should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up. Maddison.
Well, what by Maddison? And it's full time. Bruno Fernandes with the winner with 4 minutes to go. There is Bruno. Bruno is so happy he's got a goal in the Europa League. So so guys, we've started the Europa League group stage with 3 wins and a free all without conceding a goal. But that's very, very good. David De Gea got a clean sheet on his return. The group game ends in final 2 AGF 0. So we are still top of the group. We're having a great up to the group. It's really continuing our winning streak. We know the Europa League's ours in the group. Now we've got Everton in the Premier League. So this is the match day 7 going into Everton. Don't see them in sight of us. So guys, we have currently started the season with 3 wins, 1 defeat and 2 losses. That's alright. Everton, they're actually in the relegation zone with only a point, so it should be a very easy victory today. I'm sticking by the same starting 11 that won in midweek in the Europa League for the 3rd straight game without conceding a goal. So the boys are doing absolutely terrific in the Europa League. David De Gea remaining in goal for the game against Everton at Old Trafford. We're really going to get into today's episodes. In this episode, let me know, guys, if you guys are enjoying this series. I am muchly enjoying it. But we do have Everton in the 2nd game in today's episode at Old Trafford. The fans will be happy after the 1-0 midweek game. David De Gea kept a clean sheet on his return to the action in midweek. So we are now we've got the Europa League group stage, 3 matches in, won all 3 without conceding 1 single goal. So can we win against Everton, who are currently 10 points behind us, and they are in the relegation zone at the moment with 1 point. Well, we're in like 8th or 7th with 10 points, so we have a chance still in this Premier League season to win the title. Maybe top 4 for us, but not the title, in my opinion. Here's James Maddison. It's good to see Maddison involved in this match.
We have already started here.
Everton don't look too confident. Adam Ambasaka towards Rashford. Good jump at the back post, just wide, almost 1-0 to early on to Manchester United. We're still looking for our first 3 points of the season at home, and I believe we'll beat Everton today. I think Maguire almost won that. Long goes towards our box, but headed away by Jerome Boateng. Lots of signings we made in the first window of this season. Free kick against James Maddison, so a free kick to Everton. They probably won't shoot it anyway. It's Andre Gomez or Sigurdsson. It is Gomez. Cleared by Harry Maguire. I think the boys have really got what it takes. Greenwood's back to James Maddison. Yet to score. The Manchester United shirt looks for Greenwood. He's past Lucas Digne as Greenwood goes for it, and he finds the back of the net. 1 up after 20 minutes. And we are usually, guys, this is our truth, we are the team that usually goes 1 down when we play at home, but Greenwood gives us the lead. Great assist by new signing James Maddison, who's really glad to be in the team selection today. Maddison really likes joining from Leicester City to the new Manchester United. Greenwood so happy with a goal, Englishman. Great goal by Greenwood. And I think that's Greenwood's in all competition this season. I think that's his 3rd or 4th goal of the season. He's really crucial, the winger. And when he really wants to shoot, he shoots and he finds the back of the net. Mason Greenwood, superb goal here. And he gives us the lead into the opening 22 minutes, Mason Greenwood. And we're going to see Greenwood score a lovely time today. Here come Everton looking for a break, but Boateng intercepts it. Bruno Fernandes was the scorer midweek. We also have to stop conceding goals at home, but we're yet to concede today, since returning from our Europa League heroics midweek to continue our Europa League group. Digne was beaten by Mason Greenwood. Sorry guys, I had to rage, but we are Everton on our level. We have conceded again. The home record conceding goals. It's lost by Paul Pogba outside the box, and then David De Gea concedes on his return to Premier League action. We are Everton on our level against us. We do not have a chance at the moment of winning a league game at home without conceding at least. Well, if we can go on and win the game, and then it'll be nice. Boateng to Harry Maguire. Here's Ferland Mendy to Bruno Fernandes. Back to Ferland Mendy.
Iwobi, good energy in defence as well. You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all
out of Wan-Bissaka.
Instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig into his team.
Look for Mason Greenwood. Heading into our time, it will be 1-1. 2 minutes of added on time. That might be enough time. Martial. Past him is Coleman. Rashford just wide. We were in front for about 11 minutes. At least that makes Greenwood's got a goal to his name today in the Barclays Premier League. Maddison is involved. So guys, we are still yet to get 1 single clean sheet in the league at home. Well, on the road we can do it. Don't know when the next round of the FA Cup is. We beat Derby in the 2nd round. So that's really when Premier League clubs are involved in it. Well won by Jerome Boateng. Looks for Bruno Fernandes, who stretches and gets it. Everton bring on Bolassi. David De Gea looks for Mendy. Good touch from the left back into Bruno Fernandes. Pogba. Maddison. Wan-Bissaka places it in front of himself. And Greenwood. There's a Richarlison for Everton, but cut out by Harry Maguire. Free kick against him. And he won't take it quickly. Our first sub of the game is going to happen now. We're going to bring on Agarlo for Martial. Agarlo's come up with so many goals this season. About 3 goals. He scored in the FA Cup game against Derby, so he knows how to score. Gomez or Sigurdsson. Gomez headed away by Pogba for Maddison. Rashford. Agarlo. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood. Agarlo. Bruno, who got the goal to win us the game in midweek. He does it again! Bruno Fernandes might have just won the game for us for this running. Bruno Fernandes scored the winner for us in the Europa League in midweek, and what we needed is him to do something today. It deflects off Pickford's arm and goes into the back of the net. 20 minutes left. Can Bruno Fernandes' goal got our first 3 points of the season at home in the Barclays Premier League. Ferland Mendy win that in the air, my boy. Oh, he's okay. Maguire across the goal. Now Paul Pogba on the break. Manchester United are lethal now. The boys have really stepped forward. Ferland Mendy. Rashford sets up Mason Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka, Mendy, Bruno Fernandes. Mason Greenwood. Saved by Pickford. Wan-Bissaka was brought down. We're going to bring off Mason Greenwood's been pretty good today. Mason Greenwood, off he goes. He's very, very tired. Burkhouse, on he comes in the Manchester United shirt once more. Made by Jordan Pickford.
He can only give it all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted, a little tiredness creeping in. And, if that's the case, then he's doing the right thing.
Ball on by Harry Maguire. Then Pogba. Terrible top. Pogba loses it again. Boateng intercepts it well. 4 minutes of added on time. Mendy. Back to David De Gea. Who finds Maddison. Who sends Burgers on it. Here's Adam Wan-Bissaka. Agarlo to Rashi. Unlucky Agarlo. Bruno Fernandes with the winner for the second game running. Yes! We might have conceded, but it doesn't matter. We're happy to get the 3 points. Bruno Fernandes got the winner again. And with 20 minutes to go, Agarlo got the assist. Very nice. So all the results: Manchester United 2, Everton 1, Chelsea 1, West Brom 0, Leeds United 1, Sheffield United 0, Newcastle United 0, Tottenham 1, Leicester City 0, Arsenal 2, Manchester City 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Brighton Hove Albion 1, Aston Villa 1, Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 0, West Ham United 1, Liverpool 3, and Fulham 0, Burnley 0. So guys, that result puts us up to 7th. We are 6 points off the league leaders, but we are actually 3 points off the top 4. So we're really getting back into our stride as the Premier League is going now. Come on, boys. So guys, now we got our trip to the Gunners, Arsenal at the Emirates. Then we've got Wolves at home. So Sergio Romero has been given an offer to leave the club. Cardiff are interested in him, but another club getting rejected. Sergio Romero staying as a Manchester United player. So today we are going to put Mason Greenwood up front, following how many goals he scored lately, and we're going to put Burgess out wide over Martial, and also we're going to bring put Maddison on the bench, as we're going to bring in Donny van der Beek again. It's good to see Van der Beek back. Bruno Fernandes believes his 2 winners in the last 2 games have been crucial. So Arsenal go in their home kit while we go away in our black kit. Paul Pogba is ready to step up and do well in midfield in the Premier League again. But there we go at the Emirates. We're ready. Premier League action. But the boys are in it. Olo Martinez. This is an Arsenal goal. Looks like Pennick. Emmerich Aubameyang is playing too. But here we go. A trip to the Emirates for Manchester United. We are liking the series being in charge of Manchester United. It's going very, very confidently. But it's ready to take on Arsenal, the Emirates in London, where Arsenal play the boys for Arsenal warming up. But we are ready to get stuck into Arsenal at their grounds. But here we go. As the boys are warming up, Jerome Boateng loves being in the Premier League action for us. So here is the Arsenal starting 11. I know pretty much every one of their players. I know, yes, I know. And Luis Alberto, they're one of their new expensive signings, is on the bench. They start with a back five. Arsenal looks like Bernd Leno is the sub-keeper. Ozil on the bench too. For us guys, Burgess is back in the team, but it's really how we're doing. Maddison and Martial are dropped out onto the bench. Greenwood leads the line in a front three formation, hoping the boys do something well at the Emirates. 3 points off the top four. We are now. We're 3 points off the top four. We are now. We're a point off fifth. Free kick against Jerome Boateng. He loves signing for 10 million from Bayern Munich in the summer. It's really crucial how he plays football for us. He's loving playing centre back with Harry Maguire. Maguire couldn't win it. Almost one down for Lacazette, but nope, it's just wide out. David De Gea's goal. David De Gea. Away to Aubameyang. Maguire. Well intercepted it. Finds Adam Wan-Bissaka, who's out on the right. Good run. Tierney has not beaten, but Arsenal really defending well at the Emirates. They know we are terrible. And sometimes on what by Paul Pogba. Bruno Fernandes scored 2 winners in the last 2 games. Here's Mendy for Bruno Fernandes. Burgess, Van de Beek, and Adam Wan-Bissaka. Oh! And guys, we have been given a, and it's the Manchester United room over, we've been given a penalty. Tierney brought down Wan-Bissaka. That's the first time I've been given a penalty in this game. But I'm going to not give it to Bruno Fernandes. I'm going to give it to Pogba. Yes, we need the trainer. Paul Pogba against Martinez. It's Paul Pogba from the penalty spot, and he scores. Paul Pogba. Pogba scores the penalty. Martinez ran away, but he couldn't get near Pogba. And Paul Pogba scores our first penalty of the season, and we are in front at the Emirates. Well, the penalty was well won by Wan-Bissaka as Tierney brought a dash, never a dive. And Paul Pogba, Martinez ran away, but Pogba put it right into that corner as he knows he was cool and confident. Our first goal of the season. It is for Paul Pogba, and it comes at the Emirates on the penalty kick spot. There's a 1-0 lead for Paul Pogba. Pogba is so happy he's got a goal at the Emirates to continue our winning formula as we are Manchester United. So guys, if you guys just missed it, we just went one up at the Emirates here against Arsenal. Adam Wan-Bissaka won a penalty after Tierney brought him down, and Pogba scored it. After Martinez, the Arsenal keeper, went the right way. Still a great save. Good ball in for Burgess. Great run it was from Marcus Rashford, aka Rashi. We know we're doing well at the Emirates. Just what we needed, a penalty kick to score, and we did. Paul Pogba with a penalty kick scored down on the left. So we're very happy with Paul Pogba. So he'll be taking the next penalty. We'll be taking the penalties until he misses. Van de Beek looks for Burgess. Beats Martinez. And Burgess beats Martinez for his first Premier League goal in the Manchester United shirt. Van de Beek with an assist on his return. Great finishes we're doing in the Emirates. 2-0 up. It's looking good for us at the Emirates today. 2-0 leads. I think Arsenal are well above us in the table. We're only 6 points off leaders Chelsea at the moment, who we drew with on the opening day, and we're at a terrific Barclays Premier League season now. Tierney conceded the penalty. Well done, Pogba. I'm so happy with you scoring our first penalty of the season, and it's a weak penalty time. Van de Beek to Greenwood. Deflected into Martinez's arms, and currently we are 2-0 up at the break at the Emirates. What a game it's been. So Burgess made it number 2 from Van de Beek's pass, and the opening goal came from the penalty spot from Paul Pogba, scoring it down. So guys, 2-0 up half time. Burgess with a goal before that a penalty was scored by Paul Pogba after Wan-Bissaka was brought down by Tierney and the penalty hit was awarded. Next season we might consider bringing in Tierney as backup and cover for full back. Plays right back for Scotland. Kicked from De Gea. De Gea's Zolani keeping a clean sheet at the Emirates. It's a hard game here at the Emirates, but 2-0 up we are. So we're loving Manchester United's play at the moment. It's actually lethal. On it goes from Arsenal, but Boateng. Wan-Bissaka's causing all sorts of bother. It's Boateng for Maguire. It's a bit of a heavy touch, but he's still got it. Here's Ferland Mendy. Rashford for Bruno. Ferland Mendy loved his move from Real Madrid over the summer. Guys, we are going to bring on Anthony Martial shortly, and on James Maddison for Paul Pogba. Pogba did score a first half penalty, then Van de Beek made it 2-0 about 13 minutes later. So don't really need them. We don't really need Pogba on the field no more. Pogba has been a terrific player today. Paul Pogba. Van de Beek. Berghuis. Out to Wan-Bissaka. Good ball in. Rashford. But off. Oh, we've got a corner. But on comes Anthony Martial. Also comes on Maddison. Fernandes into the middle. Headed down by one of our players, and Mendy hits it just over the bar. Mendy looking for his first goal since his summer move from Real Madrid. Still leading 2-0 up at the Emirates with 20 minutes to go. We're loving playing our football in the Premier League. We're having an absolute excellent season with Manchester United at the moment. And we know we've gone off to a shaky start, but I know we've got 2 defeats in the league, but we're now up to 5 wins. Boateng. Oh, what about the German? Adam Wan-Bissaka. He's been crucial today. Van de Beek, he gets it from Adam Wan-Bissaka. I guess unlucky is Martinez. No sign of Arsenal bringing on Mesut Ozil today. Didn't look like probably they were going to bring him on. Harry Maguire.
Manchester United have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is
on from Martinez. Ball won by Ferland Mendy. For Martial.
to the left.
For Ferland Mendy. Rashford.
Xhaka goes looking. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next?
Ball won by Maguire. Great from the centre back. And a 2-0 win at the Emirates. A 2-0 win at the Emirates. 3 wins in a row.
It's a good performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. Your final thoughts, Jim? Manchester United.
3 wins in a row in today's episode. So far we've got 1 game left in the episode as well, so we're actually doing well. Paul Pogba was glad he scored a penalty. So our results, obviously: Arsenal 0, Manchester United 2, Everton 1, Chelsea 1, West Bromwich Albion 1, Leeds United 0, Sheffield United 0, Newcastle United 2, Tottenham 1, Fulham 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Leicester City 1, Aston Villa 2, Manchester City 4, Crystal Palace 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Liverpool 3, Southampton 1, Burnley 0, West Ham United 1. So guys, that result puts up to 5th. We are now just behind Burnley, who are in 3rd, but we're just behind them on goal difference. We're really getting into the table now. We really are putting our pressure on it. We've got Wolves today, the final game of the episode. We've got a national team announcement first. But very, very goodness. Oh guys, I am going to be submitting an offer to a player one out of these. It is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. I didn't even know where he was, but Zlatan, if he accepts this, he could be joining it. He could join us. He could join us in January. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, if he does, I'll be happy to see him back in Manchester. But we've got Wolves at Old Trafford for the last game of today's episode. Well, this episode number 4. Maybe upload episode number 5 during the day today, because it is Saturday actually. Got college coming up on Wednesday coming, guys, so won't be available until after college. But guys, see, the formation seems to be getting better and better these days. So guys, ahead of this game, we are going to be sticking with the same 11 that fielded at Arsenal, as I'm really confident of what the squad has got for the rest of the season, as we really know we need signings, obviously, in January, but it'll be good to see how we get on. Up against Wolves today, at Old Trafford. We need to get, we did get a win against Everton last time out at home, but, that's the twist we have got, guys. Since that Sheffield United game, we have won 5 games in a row. That's incredible, but we're yet to win a single game at home in the Premier League without conceding a goal. We've conceded a goal in all our matches home in the league, while in the Europa League we're yet to concede in the whole competition. But there we go. But Greenwood's the last one to work out for us. I'm thinking about the same 11 that won 2-0 at Arsenal last time out, after a penalty from Pogba and then a goal from Berghuis from Van de Beek's assist. And our captain, Harry Maguire's allowed. Greenwood is loving life as an Old Trafford boy. But guys, after this, we're heading into November. The season is going pretty good for this Manchester United career mode. Let's go. Amasaka back to Paul Pogba. Now Harry Maguire finds Jerome Boateng loving life in Manchester. It's really getting a lot of football. We are, boys. Boateng is really playing a lot of the games. Ferland Mendy tried to set up Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away by Wolves. Well won by Maguire. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United.
Ambasaka. For Van de Beek. A corner kick to Manchester United. Good start against Wolves already. At Old Trafford. Fergus, we're going to give him the corner. He scored last time out at Arsenal, so we'll be confident. That's deep. Van de Beek and Pogba. Wolves looking to get up the park and score. They were probably shocked with how many signings we made over the summer. We made about 5 signings. Van de Beek was automatically one in. And Greenwood. So close to opening goal as Old Trafford depends on the fans to be here today. Van de Beek. Well won. Adam Ambasaka. Back to Van de Beek. Bruno Fernandes. Ferland Mendy to Rashi. There goes Ferland Mendy. One back by Paul Pogba. There's Van de Beek. Berghuis. Unlucky. One up. Oh, that looked nasty. Ferland Mendy. Burgess! He didn't put that much power on it, probably would have flew into the back of the net.
More than decent attempt, Peter.
Joe Ruddy's in goal for Wolves today, the former Norwich City goalkeeper. We are getting into our strive though.
A muscular approach.
Boateng. Burgess. Back to Adam Wan-Bissaka. Pogba. Greenwood back to Pogba. Berghuis for Rashford.
And now they can launch a counter. Jota.
Half time it is, 0-0 half time. We are dominating Wolves, not getting a goal yet, but we haven't conceded. That is a good sign so far. Really yet to concede here. Said that Rumpton Dane, and we drew with Chelsea 1-1 because they got the goal and then we equalised in the late stages. Van de Beek concedes a free kick. Thought it was Pogba that conceded it, but the time the team must work harder. This is the final game of today in this episode. Raul Jimenez with a shot saved well by, punched out for the corner to Wolves by our goalkeeper David De Gea, doing well today. He's brought back in action. Somebody needs to head that away. Boateng is the man, and it is successfully. Berghuis. There's players with him in support as he continues his run. For Ferland Mendy. Rashford. Ferland Mendy. And Ferland Mendy going to bring on Anthony Martial for Mason Greenwood at Old Trafford. Where Ferland Mendy's been booked. Yes, he has, sadly. And the left back from Real Madrid love to move to Madrid to Manchester. One by Pogba. Martial. Very good. Oh, that's terrible. Should give it to Rashford. Trying to break down and score against Burnley, against Wolves at Old Trafford.
Jota. Raul. Jota is in a wide position, so what next? Time to deliver. Oh, well defended. That had to.
Way by Pogba for Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka drives it forward.
Martial. Burgess.
It's Martial.
Looks for Burgess again. Does Martial? As Berghuis continues his run. Unlucky. Wan-Bissaka. Mendy. Van de Beek. Berghuis. It's alright, we got it through anyway. And Berghuis.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Jota gets into a dangerous position. Jota. Takes it forward. Room for a shot. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time to say no. It's a quality cross. Nicely controlled. Goes it out to the flank. Swung over into the middle. Wolverhampton don't have many options and time is running out.
And David De Gea has lost us the game. We lose 1-0 to Wolves to finish today's episode. Our winning run is coming to our win. So guys, our winning run has come to an end, sadly, and it's come to an end for a superb win at the Emirates. But a 1-0 defeat to Wolves in the late stages. As Raul Jimenez scored a late goal. So all the results: Manchester United 0, Wolves 1. So we've lost our winning run after a long time. Chelsea 2, Arsenal 4, Leeds United 1, Everton 0, Newcastle United, West Brom 0-0, Tottenham versus Sheffield United 0-0, Leicester City and Aston Villa 0-0, Manchester City 2, Crystal Palace 0, Brighton Hove Albion 1, Liverpool 4, Southampton 1, Burnley 0, Freeman and Fulham West Ham 0-0. So that result puts us down to 6. Very decent episode. We only lost one game. We've only lost one of our last 6 games, winning 5 of those. So we're actually getting well in the Premier League. We could have broken into the top 4 with all 3 points today, but it's unlucky. See you guys later, maybe.